Hey friends, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Welcome to Sunday, December 8th, also coincidentally, the 8th day of Vlogmas. As some of you are aware, Sundays are typically a day of rest for many people, not so much for us. We had every intention of doing work around the house, which we did. We did a lot of work around the house actually, which you'll see, but we went through and we cleaned all of our litter boxes, of which the cats are only using one, and it's the one in my office where I sit for 50 hours a week watching them use the litter box. So we got all of the litter boxes cleaned up, did like a full changeover. This is so boring, you don't need to know that. But we did that. We did some unpacking, did some general cleaning and decorating around the house because I'm still getting my bearings with Christmas decorations in the new house. I know what vibe I'm going for, and I definitely have a lot of decorations that I enjoy putting out. But given the layout of our new house and the various rooms that need to be filled, I still don't have everything that I need or want. So I've been going through and figuring out what those gaps are and just ordering stuff so we can have some semblance of festivity in each of the rooms. But otherwise, it was a really great Sunday. Vlogmas did take a while to edit from Chris Kindle Mart, which I anticipated. So not only did I get some stripes done on my cozy knitter socks, but I also got some other knitting done in the morning as well while I edited and waited for everything to process. So really not a bad way to start the day. In what is about to become the least enjoyable part of my day, we are going to unpack all of my clothes. And this doesn't look too terrible. I mean, it doesn't look fun. However, this is my closet, and there is more. So yeah, kind of a terrible day, but while we're here, I thought maybe I could show you how I organize my hand knit socks, at least for now. I got these off Amazon. I forget what they're called, just sock organizers, pink sock organizers, I think is what I looked up. And so what I do is one sock fits in each square, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This guy's falling through. They're not fantastic organizers, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where the match to this one is, probably my office at the old house. But they get the job done. So I can't complain. They help me see where all of my hand knit socks are so I can wear them. And yeah, I just thought that would be fun to show you while I lose my mind unpacking all of my shirts. I officially got through 6 boxes, 6 of these giant boxes. So I have one left plus whatever's left at the old house, which shouldn't be much. And yeah, so we are pretty packed up. Scott put up my shoe rack, so I'll be able to fill that later. And everything except for what's left at the old house is now in my closet. So I have my mirror, I have all of my spring, summer stuff packed away. And then once those seasons hit again, I swap out my whole wardrobe and the winter stuff goes in the boxes and the spring stuff gets hung up, all that good stuff. I put my little package of Disney World ears up there because I just really like that bag. So I wanted to look at it whenever I opened the door. And then I have some drawers in the old closet that need to come in here with a lot of my brewery t-shirts. And then we're going to hang my jewelry on this wall. So I think what I'm going to do is actually put a small pink carpet in here. Ignore the pants on the floor. I have hangers at the old house for those that we need to get. But I'm going to put a small pink carpet in here and just make it a really nice closet / sanctuary space. So I am able to pick out all of my clothes really easily whenever I need to go somewhere. For the 3rd Sunday of the season, we headed back to Sherman Street for this week's holiday market. Their vendors tend to rotate in and out, just depending on the week. And I had ordered a custom shirt last week, so we needed to go pick it up, and we ended up picking up some other stuff as well. We are a sucker for candles and dog treats, so here we are. Once we got home, we decided that we needed to relax as hard as possible, and Dexter clearly agreed. I ended up getting nap trapped here for about 2 hours, which was totally fine because at 3 o'clock, Nitty Natty held an event for her 11 Stitches members where we all logged into Zoom, cameras off, and we had a link to a jukebox website where we all entered in some of our favorite songs to just relax, to listen to while we worked on our projects. So a lot of us were adding Christmas songs. There were just some standard fun tunes in there, namely like Beach Boys, things like that. So we just did that for an hour. It was really relaxing. It was the first event of its kind that she's hosted, and I think it was a winner. I think we just all had a really nice time, and it was a great way to end the weekend. What are you doing?
Cutting us some cake.
Yeah.
It's stolen.
Stolen.
No, we paid for it.
Yeah, we did. This was one of our Chris Kindlemart presents to ourselves yesterday.
It's butter almond.
Jean Parker. As much as I'm a sucker for handmade candles and handmade dog treats, I am also a sucker for tasty German Christmas treats. And I can tell you, this was delicious. All right, go in.
I'm trying.
Haha, I found it. Why can't you? For once.
You're cheating.
How?
What's today's date?
By counting?
What's today's date?
Today is the 8th. You sound like me.
Yeah, I know. I like to get here first so I can find it before you get the camera on.
I like how I have to convince the dogs they can't eat Lego every time. They're smart enough to know treats are up here after 1 serving, but they can't figure out that these are not treats after 23. It will be 23. They still won't figure it out. Looks like a little scooter. Did I do it? Did I get it right? Because last year with the Star Wars one, I had no idea what anything was.
Yeah. Scooter, it's a little helmet.
It's cute.
Yeah. It's fun. Fun little thing.
I have no idea. Oh, I think it's a treasure trove for under the sea with Ariel.
Build it and find out.
You build it and find out.
No, it's yours. You build it.
Do you know any Ariel songs to regale the masses with today? I didn't think so.
Up here it looks like a lamppost in a box full of junk.
No, it's Sunken Treasure. It might be. Is it Eric's bust?
Oh.
That she sees underwater. Look, Ariel, it's your boyfriend. Da, 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 da.
And that's where we'll...
Light surge didn't happen. Looks like there's a lot of stuff in there. Ooh. Go on.
I'm not sure. It's got a penny in it.
Oh, that's fun.
Is
it from a place that they went to? Like a pressed penny?
It is a pressed penny. Oh, it's from Buc-ee's.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want it. We need to go to a Buc-ee's.
Peace, love, and Buc-ee's. And a tea. What did Mom make today?
Is that ever going to get old for you, or?
No. Little swirlies? I don't know.
Oh, those look fun. Those look handmade.
Yeah, handmade by a machine at the Milk-Bone Company. Ziggy.
Oh, wow.
No. Ziggy.
Don't be a snot. I had raspberry treats today, and...
Yeah, he doesn't want it.
Wow.
Snappy turtle.
Treats. I got distracted by the stolen. Give me the bell wreath. I'm so glad this is back.
You think I already had that day?
Why do you have to be so hostile? Let's see it.
Yeah, I had this one.
Show us the goods.
I either had this one last year or I really wanted to try this one this year. It's Allagash's Ski House. It's a winter white ale.
We like Allagash. We were there.
We were there this year. I like Allagash a lot. I like their white ales a lot. So I have a feeling that I should enjoy this.
I bet you do. Whatever that is.
Furnace.
Would a dog get stuck in it?
Normal new furnace. Brand new furnace sounds. Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Delicious. My camera keeps focusing on Macho Man.
Oh, yeah. It's cream of the crop.
Yikes. If you'll recall from Friday night, this was the weekend of the Jingle Ball. So I've been working really hard to finish my Rudolph for the class that I had with Jody from Satsuma Street tonight. So I had taken a class last year with Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and it was really nice. And I can't remember how long that one was, but it was the better part of an afternoon. This particular class was 2 hours, and Jody herself was leading the class and showed us how to turn our cross-stitching homework into adorable little gift card holders. So there is a lot of, I don't know what you would call it. I guess I do know what you would call it. Embroidery stitches. It's blanket stitch. There are some tips and tricks that she gave us to create a stacked button, which I didn't even know was a thing. So I guess she's done some tailoring in a past life and gave us some information on how to make our lives easier. And I thought that was really cool. And while I didn't make this along with her, I plan to watch the recording soon. While Jody is doing her thing and teaching us all how to blanket stitch on our felt applique, I've gone ahead and finished my Rudolph. So I'm probably not going to follow along with the class at this point. I might start on one of the other cross stitches on here because you can make 3 with this kit. So it's just a matter of figuring out who I want to make next. Maybe it's the Santa. I might make the Santa. I'm gonna have to dig through my green floss and to see what I've got. But yeah, really, really happy with the way Rudolph came out. He is so, so, so adorable. And yeah, back to class. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, but the Jingle Ball is really one of my favorite events of the season. I know it's still relatively new and only in its 3rd year, but it is just so cute. And Stephanie of Lindy Stitches does an amazing job organizing all of the designers and the events, and it is just so much fun. And I had plans after my class is over to go back into the basement and do some crafting. But then we got an alert that there was a special visitor from the North Pole coming to the Jingle Ball. So I decided that, well, I simply could not miss this. I needed to go to at least a few minutes of Stephanie's interview with Santa Claus, of all people. And I don't know, this was just so adorable. I think it is such a fun thing to do. If you have kids, you could bring them to this event and it could really just be like a family affair. And it is just, I can't say enough about it. It's just, it made my night. When I walked back downstairs, I told Scott I got to meet Santa, and it was so much fun. All right, folks, it is time for my daily Advent project update. I really thought that I would have more to show you, being that it is the weekend. But we did do a lot of unpacking today. We had errands to run, and somehow the weekend slipped away from us and this day was gone before we knew it. But I do still have some fun things to show you, starting with yesterday's square from my Muppet Christmas Carol blanket that I'm making. This color is called
We're Marley and Marley.
And this is the square that I made for the day. I am currently a day behind. I thought that I would be able to make 2 of these squares today, and that was simply not the case. This one is beautiful. It's a beautiful square, but definitely more involved than I thought it would be. I think the second one will be a lot easier, so it should be fine. But, you know, the first square I always have to understandably pay a little bit more attention than on the second one. So that's what this looks like. I don't think you can see the details in the yarn, but it's very, very beautiful. Very reminiscent of, I don't know, like marble statues or something like that. So it's not all one color. It's definitely not even variegated, not even tonal. I don't know what you would call this one, but it's very pretty. So that's going to get blocked. And then I have also been doing a little bit of work on my quadrophenia. Not a whole lot to show you, to be honest. Just got a few rows in, but you have seen, by now you have seen the other yarns that I have gotten in Kay's Advent. that she sent me, and they are pink. And they are multicolored, speckly pink. So I need to knit faster is what needs to happen. So Scott's in the shower right now, as usual, when I'm recording these. I am catching up on Vlogmases in front of our fake little fire, just sort of enjoying the ambiance with the dogs and some of the cats. And I am going to knit as fast as my little fingers will allow me to. I need to get to those pinks, man. I need to get there. So wish me luck. After a relatively long but also fast day, it was nice to settle into bed with a cup of tea. Tonight's flavor was relatively subdued. It was called Snowball Tea, and Scott oh so pointedly let me know that it sounded like a snowball. So it's got like coconut and all of the snowball cookie candy flavors that you would expect. And the instructions say that they really enjoy to make tea lattes out of them. And I could see that being really, really delicious. On its own, it was perfectly fine, but I could see this being really good in a latte with some whipped cream and just doing it up with all of the festive flavors. So that is my review on this specific tea for this specific night. Always a great way to wind down the day. And with that, I would like to let you all know that this week we did remember to light our Advent candles, and it made me really happy. It made me happy. And I do know that these candles, I don't think they're in the right places, but it's fine. We remembered to light the candles, and then we remembered to blow out the Advent candles. So with that, I will leave you until tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye.